Hello, everyone. Welcome to the TRSS podcast. We got a couple topics about the Jake Paul fight, episodes of Falcon, Invincible, and a bunch of other stuff to go around with. We're going to go ahead and start off with the Jake Paul fight and how that kind of got wacky looking.
We just watched
it.
Yeah.
No, just watching the...
So, basically, the people that run the fight, Triller Fight Club, said that the main event starts at 9 p.m.
Yeah, I remember you complaining about this.
False
So
advertising?
At 8, right, they had like a whole bunch, there were like 3 like small undercard fights, which is fine, you know, you expect like 3 small undercard fights that started at like 7:30, then the main event at 9. But after 9, there were still 3 more fights before the main fight. So, at 9 o'clock, they did one like main card fight, and then they would have an hour of like Diplo and Doja Cat performances where it's a whole bunch of just half-naked women dancing to Diplo. And then they'd have the other main card fight.
Kids' Legos?
And then they'd have Doja Cat half-naked dancing. And then they'd have the other main card fight. Anyway, they did that until 12:45.
Jesus.
And that's when the main fight started. So after 3 hours and 45 minutes of just that, the fight starts. And then after, what was it, like a minute 40? The guy Ben Askren gets knocked down, wobbles a little, and the ref calls it. He gets up in 8 seconds, wobbles a little, and then the ref calls it.
So the thing is, I remember in the Logan Paul fight,
KSI fight.
Yeah, Logan Paul KSI fight, they had like, all right, it starts kind of like at 10 o'clock or something. I was working till 11. So when I got home at 12:30, I was able to watch it as soon as I got back.
Yeah. And in the Logan Paul KSI fight, the second one, in round 4, Logan Paul hits him with that uppercut.
Yeah.
And KSI looks like he's drunk and like walking over to his corner, and then the ref lets him finish.
Yeah.
I guess that's because it was an illegal hit.
I think it was it was because he got hit in the back of the head, possibly. So he gave him a couple seconds. That's probably what it was.
But like either way, why not? Why didn't he call the fight there and disqualify Logan?
I don't know. It was a stupid ass ref, probably. This is like a big boy fight, is it not? And then the other one obviously isn't as big of a big boy fight, I don't think.
Jake Paul versus Ben Askren?
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
Or is it like a same?
It was a 7-round fight.
Yeah. I'm saying like, is it as big of a, DAZN isn't like hosting and shit, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't super big, but like it was a still big fight.
Yeah.
Which one made more money?
Definitely this one, because it's KSI and Logan Paul versus this one. Jake Paul is really the only known one. It's just some other random dude.
Gotcha.
But it's like they make you wait for 3 hours and 45 minutes, and then the ref calls it after a minute and 45 seconds after the dude says he's fine.
I would have been on Twitter, Michael, roasting the shit out the company.
Yes, so many people on Twitter during like all the performances, they tweeted like, this pandemic's gonna be over before Jake Paul fights. And they like photoshopped Ben Askren and Jake Paul to look like 80-year-old men, and it's like Jake Paul and Ben Askren when they finally get in the ring.
Look at that, you see, he's giving them like so much time.
That's every like boxing match, like it's gonna be like forever.
Yes, but they don't say the main event starts at 9. They say like the fight starts at 9 and then it starts at like 11:30. Like with the UFC, the main like event starts at 9 and it never starts later than 10:30. The main fight. So I'm very glad that I did not pay for it.
He did knock his ass on the ground, so.
I watched someone play COD Warzone was their title. I watched it through that.
Oh boy. Man, now I'm gonna get all pissed off about this fucking fight again, thinking about the Logan Paul one.
When,
I closed it, Trey.
Oh, are you still on this link?
Who's the dude who's in charge of the UFC?
Dana White? Oh, yes.
Or Dana White. Remember when he was like, we caught the guy illegally streaming our thing? They just like found out one dude that did it, and everybody was like,
good job.
There's so many people doing this. And
Speaking
he was like,
of Dana White and Snoop Dogg bet like $2 million.
I remember
Snoop Dogg said that Jake Paul would win, and he bet $2 million.
Ben Askren?
Yes, Dana White bet on Tubby and Bag of Milk Ben Askren.
I'm assuming that's why he was ready. Give me my money, Jake. Give me my money.
Yes.
Bag of cottage cheese. Askren.
All right, let's go back to the reporting podcast.
Poor guy.
All right.
So yeah, Jake Paul. That definitely is stupid. Like if I was to pay for, how much does it cost, Michael?
$50. It was
Fuck,
$50.
Hell.
Oof.
Pay $50 just to watch
But
some
what I don't
half-naked
get,
girls dancing.
Nate Robinson got knocked down 3 times before the ref called it. And the 3rd time he got knocked down, he was out cold.
Just depends
Well,
on the
did
ref.
he say, like, did it, like, has Ben Askren said, like, that he was like, yeah, I could still...
Yes, he said
keep going?
he said to the ref, "I'm good." And then the ref said, "You're a bit wobbly." He said, "No, I'm good." And then the ref said, "No, you're done." And then he was like, "Well, can't do much about that."
Stupid-ass ref.
Yeah, he was like, all right, gonna get my...
Yeah, he
Yeah,
obviously
there's
put
a
that down, too.
There's a shot after the fight of Ben Askren and his wife walking backstage, and they're just smiling. In all the
Hilarious.
post-fight interviews, he was like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit about Jake Paul. I made my $1 million
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm going to
honestly,
coach
yeah.
my wrestling
he's
camp."
like,
But,
he's like, who's Jake Paul?
yeah,
honestly, like,
he's
you
like,
know,
"My life didn't change at all."
$1 million.
Wasn't he done anyway?
Yes, he was retired for like 14 years.
Also,
What
I know,
if-
like, you know, the big fight before they all started doing those YouTube fights, like Logan Paul, Jake Paul. The biggest kind of like media fight was
McGregor
yeah,
and the
yeah.
little
Mayweather,
Mexican guy.
The big
Eh?
box guy who's undefeated. What's his name? How do I not fucking
Mayweather. Floyd
Yeah, that
Mayweather.
was a big
I thought
boy
the
fight. Mayweather got $50 million for winning. I'm pretty sure McGregor probably got at least $10 million, maybe $15 million,
Yeah.
just for being in the ring in a boxing ring when he's an MMA fighter. So
Yeah.
you know, got a fucking big ass payday. And there's talks of Logan Paul is trying to fight fucking Mayweather.
Conor McGregor.
Jake
I-
Paul's trying
who-
to fight McGregor.
Oh, Jake.
Oh, is it
Paul.
Jake Paul? I thought it was Logan, but maybe not.
Logan Paul's trying to fight Mayweather. Jake Paul's trying to fight
McGregor.
McGregor.
Okay.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul should fight each other.
They have talked about that.
Damn.
I'd watch that.
No, they gotta wait a little bit longer to do that. And
It
then,
would be like
Yeah.
episode 3
and
two brothers.
well, they've already battled before in rap battles, so.
Yeah, it's every day, bro. Remember that song?
Then they get all toxic towards each other for the show, and then it'd be all yeah. I don't know.
I don't understand
It's how you
like
sell
why
it.
Jake Paul does the like whole bad guy thing. Like, "Oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face and then sleep with your wife. I got him."
It's
like-
to make everybody mad.
Yeah, but
so
if
then
he's
they'll go
trying to
and watch it.
become like a professional boxer and be seen as a professional boxer, that's not the way to go at all.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I mean, they should have just done
But-
kind of like how.
Not Ben Askren, because Ben Askren's just like a chill dude. But like, that's how McGregor made so much money. Like talking about
I
fucking
don't know, but-
who's the little.
Khabib or whatever.
Yeah, he was. There was so much funny shit he was talking. Like he was talking about how he was like a terrorist and his family was terrorists and all that shit. Like he was being like ridiculous, and that's what got everybody to pay for all those fights and everything.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I completely forgot.
Yep.
It's in the game.
Speaking of monsters,
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 5. Episode 5.
I'm pretty sure you did the same thing last week.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to start it off?
Well, did anyone here like it? Trey?
It was dog shit, dude.
Kevin?
Definitely not my favorite one.
Okay. I agree more with
It was
Trey.
as dog shit as the last one.
And the one
I
before
think it was
that,
much worse
and
than the
one
last
before
one.
that.
I think this was the worst episode yet.
Man, let me tell you.
The-
No, I'm gonna start.
Go ahead, Trey.
Okay.
Give me your rant.
Okay, so
And Trey just watched it.
first thing, yeah, I just want. It's fresh in my mind. I was like, oh, I should have.
Trey's hot off the
I should
presses.
have wrote it down while I was thinking, like to wrote down the thing because I don't forget about them.
I do that sometimes.
All right, so they talk about, I think at the start of the episode, like, yeah, she's underground, like underground. No. I think the first thing they
Yeah.
do, they start the fight with Cap.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
This motherfucker tears his wings off. All right, so he's no longer Falcon because they.
Did you like that fight?
Not really. It was kind of weird, but
Why do they keep fighting inside?
it was.
I think
So Falcon can't do shit.
That's why. If it was outside, he'd just win.
I definitely did not like the fight. Somehow Bucky gets hit into a wall and his arm gets all shocky, and then all of a sudden he's fine.
Yeah.
And that was weird. They said that.
I don't think I was paying
Okay.
attention.
Also, they're like he killed Larice or something. Is that his name?
Jamar.
Oh,
Jamar.
Larice.
You'll get it right eventually.
he killed Jamar, and like no he didn't.
I think it's
He said
Lamar.
no he didn't, and And like, did he not die or something? Because
No, he didn't kill Lamar. The girl from Brave killed
girl.
Lamar.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, all right.
And he killed the dude who was like, Captain America is my favorite superhero.
And
I think.
okay, so after that, he got his wings torn off, and he's talking to the Air Force guy. You know, the real bad guy of
Carlos
the
or
show,
whatever.
I think.
No, he's becoming Falcon later.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, how'd you lose these wings? So I'm assuming they can't be fixed. So he's no longer Falcon because he's got the shield now too. So he's Captain America.
Metal machine cannot be fixed.
Yeah. And they're like, she's underground. There's no way we can find her. And then the next fucking scene, she's back in the building she's been at 4 fucking times. Like, why the fuck haven't they got someone there?
That building's
around.
underground.
Yeah, no, like she's
Walking
like,
around.
she's underground. We'll never be able to find her. She's back in the same fucking building
I'm
she's
pretty
been 4
sure-
times before.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be another building.
Yeah.
Because they're walking into it talking about like the GDC
Well, I
or
think they
whatever,
were-
and it's just the same exact
No,
fucking
I
building.
think it's the same place, but I think everyone got arrested or something for harboring a fugitive. I was cooking a fucking pizza and while that was going on, so I just heard that. So I'm assuming everyone got arrested there, and then just it's a police scene, and they just walk into it, and no one's looking for it. And that was stupid for me. What happened after that?
Then they met up with
Well-
GSP for the 3rd time.
Okay, I thought that was kind of cool. My boy almost getting shot in the
It's
head.
so weird. Like, he was in, Winter Soldier,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kind of like the beginning fight. And now he's going to be like one of the main bad guys to like group up with this girl and like, I don't know, it's just such like a weird character. Like, he just seems like a terrorist
Talking
guy.
about Cap?
They need somebody for
the
them to fight.
GSP, the French dude.
Oh,
Dude with the 50 cal necklace.
You guys know who that is, right? He's a UFC fighter or MMA
Probably.
fighter.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's the French
Yeah,
dude,
he's the
like
guy that
French
fought Jake
terrorist
Paul,
that
right?
they meet up with.
Yep, that's him.
It looks a lot better in that scene than he does in the fight.
Bag of milk.
Classic bag of milk.
What
Ben
happens?
Askren.
Okay, what happens after they go to what's the guy's name who killed
What kind?
Lamar?
Sokovia, you
Not
mean?
Lamar. King Lamar or something.
What?
King
Are you
Yeah,
on-
King T'Challa. That's him.
Oh,
Or
Sokovia.
Tachanka, or whatever.
Bucky goes to Sokovia. That's what you're talking about?
No, who's the guy
No,
in
this is-
Civil War
Zemo?
who kills him?
Zemo.
Zemo. God, I can't
Zemo.
remember
Oh
his
my
name.
god, you need a list of character names at all
I need a
times.
print off. Zemo, I like that whole part where he goes to Zemo and he's like got the the pistol from the trailer.
Does the parallel shot
pointing at it.
from
That
Civil
was
War
so
with Black
fucking
Panther?
I
extra.
loved it. Then he
That was
throws,
so
I don't know why he
extra.
just threw a bullet down to the ground, and then they asked for.
No, I think that was the only cool part of the episode.
I
agree.
liked that. I thought that I thought that was kind of cool. And next thing they know, they're fixing up the boat. They call in all the favors, which I don't know why they wouldn't have done that earlier. Why are they doing that now?
Playing
It
the
was-
house building theme.
It was a
from Red
Phineas
Dead.
and Ferb montage.
They're building the fucking boat. I'm like, all right, no.
Well,
I first thought, all right, this was gonna be the end because they bring the box, and I remember seeing something like, "What's in the box?" And it's gonna be a suit.
What's in the box?
First off,
you,
But-
s-
Yeah.
you skip past it. You skip past
What
one
did I
part
skip?
when new Captain America has to appear in front of like
Oh,
the Supreme Court
yeah,
or
that.
whatever. That was a cool scene where he's like fucking
Yeah.
screaming at him.
that was.
It's also kind of
that was-
cringe when he's like, "You built me."
And then the purple-haired lady. I didn't realize she had purple hair in the comics. First off, is that guy gay? Is Captain America gay?
What makes you think
No,
that?
No, he has a
Oh,
wife.
yeah, you're right. Never mind.
She's literally
Never
sitting right
mind.
beside him.
No, so I did see his wife, and then they started talking about Lamar, or is it what's his name again?
What, when he goes to see their parents?
It is
Lamar.
Lamar. Okay.
Lamar
They go to see his
Hoskins,
parents,
I
and I'm like, what? And I just completely forgot that he had his wife there. I'm like, holy shit, were these guys fucking gay or something? That's what I thought for a second. Seeing the picture with them, like, he was so proud to be your partner. I'm like,
It's just a picture of them making out.
Alright, yeah, so then that happens. And as soon as he gets the box, I thought the episode was going to end. I'm like, okay, whatever. But they just keep showing you the box in the background while they're fucking
Yeah.
building everything up, And then it cuts to the house, and then okay, again, I'm assuming this is just a Marvel thing in general, but the goddamn shield has some whack-ass physics, alright? You can throw...
It's always
You
vibrating.
can throw it super fucking hard, and it goes into a tree. Okay.
Trey, you're not supposed to think about
But then you throw it super hard into a dock thing, or like into a little karate cushion. It doesn't go into it. Doesn't know how that would make it bounce off.
Nah, you have to spin it. If you spin it, it bounces off.
And I was like, damn, it must be hard to grab that way. Like they grab it by putting their arm through the slot, then grab it, like with the one hand.
Yeah.
But and then they open the box, and I'm like, it's gonna be a super suit. Like it's gonna be a suit.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I know we've talked about this before, but why is Bucky not racist?
Because
I was thinking about that.
An amazing.
Because it's Disney.
Because he's just as old as Captain America, but he's not like as good as Captain America is. He got frozen.
Why isn't Cap
Why does he have to be
racist?
racist?
Because he
in the
grew up in,
40s.
or not like racist, but like he loves black women. He loves Asian people. Like some dude in the 50s would be like, I don't know how I feel about all these people. Like he's just like completely okay with everything.
Well, he was still like the Winter
Like,
Soldier for some time, so he like.
Yeah, but still, that's in like the Cold War. Like he's so like woke, and he's like fucking hitting. He's like hitting.
Yeah,
on,
he was in on his
He's like
sister.
hitting on Falcon's sister, and like he's in love with an old Asian man. It's just like it's weird. I don't know. It would be interesting, like where like they made a whole thing where he like overcomes his like prejudice, and like that would be a cool thing. Other than them shoving down our throats, the white America will never let a black
they wouldn't
man
do all that
be Captain
stuff.
And
America.
no self-respecting black man would take
They wouldn't
it.
do all
You know.
that.
I was like, this dude's a fucking piece of shit. Like, he could be Captain America. Everybody would be cool with that.
Well, I don't
I
know.
fucking-
Not with what he's saying.
Everyone in the Marvel universe would be okay with fucking Falcon being Captain America.
Yeah, but
Falcon's the only one that doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, little bitch.
And the fucking the old head fucking super
Isaiah.
soldier dude. Yeah.
I have
whole
a
thing just
question.
pissed me off.
I thought you liked the
Oh,
whole...
did you
Did you
guys
guys
see the end
watch-
credit scene?
Yeah, I was about to say, did you guys watch
Oh,
the
what
end
was
credits?
it? No.
It was
It's
John
new
Walker
Captain
building
America.
his new Captain America shield in his garage.
Oh.
Yeah. Doing his cosplay. He's making a cosplay.
So,
All right.
does everyone think that the box has the new Black Panther outfit?
No,
No.
Oh.
I think it's just new Falcon wing.
That's exactly what I said to Paige. I was like, so he's gonna be Falcon and Black Panther?
It's just going to be a vibranium Falcon suit.
You think he's gonna have a Falcon suit again?
And it's going to be all
Yes.
black, I guarantee you.
What's he gonna have Panther ears?
No.
No, just because it's from like friggin' Bucky's arm doesn't have a panther's tail coming off of
kinda
it.
has the
Just because
color
it's from
scheme of Black
Wakanda.
Panther, so
Yeah, that's why Nick's saying it'll be all black. Just because it's from Wakanda doesn't mean it has to be friggin' panther themed.
actually, you're wrong.
Actually.
Well, yeah. This could have been like a good episode 2. But,
I want to know how the Winter Soldier and Falcon could not beat little old John Walker.
I agree.
Why they had such a problem with him.
Yeah, they have a
Because he
legit a
took-
super soldier, which is Bucky.
Someone who beat actual Captain America couldn't
Well, he
beat
was
fake Captain
already-
America.
Before he took the serum, he was already like super strong and like all of that shit. So then it just like
Alright,
doubled his
but
power.
he
So
wasn't-
he's definitely stronger than Bucky.
no, I disagree.
I disagree.
Disagree.
What do you mean?
I
There's
think
no way
Bucky,
new freaking John Walker is better than Bucky Super Soldier with a metal arm.
The fuck? He's literally he was already better than he was like on par with Bucky before he even had the super soldier serum.
Yeah, I
And
just
then they
disagree with
gave it
that
to him.
entirely.
What?
Like, that's
How?
dumb. Like, I see Bucky is, like, Black Panther level. Like, everyone who's not, like, a space god like Thor, Bucky should be better than. In my opinion.
Wait.
But-
Black Panther is also a super soldier.
Yes. Yes, any, like, Captain America, Black Panther, any of Bucky, I put all of them at the same level.
Though. Yeah.
Like John
Yeah.
Walker and Bucky
He would
1v1, I still think Bucky would win. But with
Did they
Falcon
fight each
there,
other yet? Like
Bucky
No.
and Black Panther?
no, just did Bucky and John Walker did they fight at all like before
No.
he took
I
the
don't
serum
think
or
so.
anything like that?
But he would have.
Did they fight anyone
his
like
ass.
comparable or anything like that?
I feel like Bucky and Falcon
Yeah.
should not have had a problem.
A
with him.
super soldier with a vibranium arm against a super soldier with the Captain America shield, which they both kind of know how to use, like the vibranium shield, you know?
Yes,
Um,
I think that would be fair. But then add Falcon.
yeah,
to
at
this.
Falcon, it'd be a little outnumbered with his wingy suit.
But I also think Bucky should be able to beat like all of like the Flag Smasher like super soldiers and like all of the Black Panther people. And...
Well, he probably could if it was 1-on-1, but when there's always 8 of those Flag
Yeah,
Smasher
that's
people.
true. But
All right,
whatever.
going from one intense show to another. Powder Pump. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Did everyone have what they wanted to say about Falcon?
The girl that has purple hair, she's a Hydra person, but that's all I have to say.
She's actually a
Wait,
shield person
Hydra's
pretending
already
to be a Hydra
Hydra's
person
been
pretending to be a shield
destroyed,
person.
man. What are you talking about? Hydra's
No.
gone.
She'll never be destroyed.
Sword person.
Sure, they can be sword, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I thought she was just like one of those people with purple hair, and I'm like, oh gosh. But like in the Actress comic book, she had purple hair. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But Nick. So yeah, never mind. Everyone already told us what their opinion was. All right, to Powerpuff live action movie. I've seen a picture of it, but is there?
That's
a trailer?
all everyone's seen.
That's it.
No.
There's no trailer. Okay.
And everyone's like, why did they just make one of them black?
Oh, is one of them
That
black?
That makes
you know
yes. Like, none of them are black in the show. Like,
Correct.
why?
Why did they do that for Invincible, huh? No one's black in Invincible. Oh no, there's a couple black people in Invincible, but the girl he's dating you know.
They just freaking do that to freaking add diversity
add
in movies. So
equality.
the little black girls can be like, I'm like the Powerpuff Girls now. And
That's
they go to see the
dumb.
movie.
That's stupid.
It wasn't Miss Marvel black. Wait, she is. No.
It's whatever. I
Why
mean,
is
I'm not
Nick
gonna
Fury
see it.
black?
So
Yeah.
I think Fury's cooler black.
Wait, is he white in the comic books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Samuel L. Jackson playing him is motherfucking great.
Well, yeah. So
I love
I mean,
it.
I'm not gonna watch the Powerpuff Girl movie.
Yeah, no,
but
definitely.
I think you will.
If it's on Netflix, if it's free, I'll watch it. But
Well, every movie's free.
that's true. But
Would you download a car, Michael? I don't think so.
Yes, I would.
If I had
actually would.
if I had the opportunity.
yeah, that's all I had to say. I just thought that was kind of whack.
State of Decay open beta. Finally,
Go
the
ahead,
game's
Kevin.
coming out.
Yeah. It's just they're coming out with DLC. It's not even DLC. It's like new stuff that's coming out that they don't want to just
Yeah.
release, so they have an open
So-
beta for it, and it's only on
so
Steam. It's not on
So it's
console.
basically like Fortnite's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
That's still.
Eh?
I think
Got
that's
it.
still beta.
No, it's just DLC. It's a beta for a DLC,
Oh, okay.
basically, is what I got from the video.
Do you guys know, Michael? Do you know if it still says beta when you try and click on Battle Royale in Fortnite?
I'm sure it does.
That's funny. Making
Everything that has weekly updates is in beta, I'm pretty sure.
That's true.
okay.
Rainbow Ranked, I think, is still in beta technically.
Oh boy.
So
Invincible episode 6. What was Kevin? Go ahead, start us off with that. I know you liked it.
Yeah. All the gay stuff was really hot. The dude who plays DA whatever, the little nerdy guy, I thought he was the dude who was standing behind Machine Head. I thought he was that guy, and it was gonna be like his alter
Oh.
ego. But then when he started talking, I was like, oh, this is not that guy
Nope.
at all.
That would be
But
cool.
I'm trying to think of everything that happens. Omni-Man, he now like knows that his wife knows that he murdered everybody,
Yeah.
so that's kind of cool.
yeah.
They're probably gonna. I talked to Nick and Michael about this, and it's not really that like that original of a fucking thing to say, but like the only reason I'm watching it at this point, like I'm not really too interested in like all the action stuff and everything. I really just only want to know why Omni-Man killed everybody.
You'll find out probably in the next episode. But then
Yeah,
again,
that's the thing that's keeping me like coming back, which I mean obviously like everybody is wondering that, but like I'm not too crazy about like all the action stuff and everything.
they're-
The voice actors are kind of plateauing. Like the only new one was the DA kid. He's like Ezra. He's the dude who plays the Flash. It was the DA guy.
Barry Allen.
That is his voice character, Ezra Miller, whatever,
Mhm.
Ezra something.
That is the Flash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the dude that voiced him. So that was the only like new guy. Sorry, Trey, go ahead with what you're saying.
I don't know what I was saying. Nick, go.
Okay.
Yeah, this episode was fine. It's kind of boring. It felt like a filler episode.
Yeah, that shit with Adam Eve's parents, all that's cringe.
Adam Eve is
Her whole
hot.
character's
That
pretty
literally
fucking cringe.
happens the whole. I love Adam and Eve.
Or she's just like, I'm gonna save the world and live in my tree house. I'm like, damn, let's get back to...
So could she like
Omni-Man.
theoretically just like create stacks upon stacks of
Yes,
money?
you can.
Why doesn't she just do
It's
that?
inflation, Michael. Have you not seen what's going on in
She doesn't even
Venezuela?
need money. She doesn't
No.
even need money. She can just build
Yeah,
the stuff
exactly.
that
That's
she
what
would buy
she's
with
doing.
it.
Well, I mean to
You're
fix
not
all the
wrong.
problems in the world.
Money
like
doesn't
she's trying
solve
to do.
everything,
Just...
Michael.
Yes, it does.
Basically, the only development in this episode, right, is that his friend knows that he's invincible.
And the
And the-
Omni-Man knowing that
and
his wife knows.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, not much happened. I didn't really like it.
And the black girl is annoying, but I could have told you that 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, that shit. I was watching it with Paige, and when she tells fucking homeboy, she's like, I basically broke up with you that night. Paige was like, what the fuck? Didn't he fucking... he just got the shit beat out of him, and like his chest is hanging open.
Okay.
Yeah, we're through, by the way. Nice
Yeah.
hole in your stomach.
Which, yeah, like, she's just a mega fucking cunt.
That-
Is she
Okay.
just
I don't know if I can say that.
in the
like,
comic
actually.
book? Trey, is she just like this annoying the
No,
whole
she's
time?
not a social justice warrior, but she does not know.
It's not even.
Well,
It's not even that. She just
She's just like a bitch.
like doesn't
Well,
go
well,
away.
Well, she doesn't in the comic books. She doesn't know until
She doesn't know in the show either.
Spoilers.
she doesn't know, but they don't break up until later. Also,
Like the 5th time?
his mom does not find out about Omni-Man killing everyone in the comic books at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be
Well,
interesting.
maybe he talks his way
The
out.
devil guy, all right, he doesn't disappear until he's like, Omni-Man killed him, blah, blah, blah. But there's a funny thing with that
Well,
later.
What was the deal with, like, what's the thing inside of their closet?
That's just a notebook.
was a
from
notebook.
The devil guy.
Okay, why did, like, after he had gone back to hell and everything, I can't remember which episode it was, but, like, when they're it's, like, showing the shot from in the closet, and, like, I watched with the subtitles on, and it's, like, whatever his name is growls. Like, that's,
Yeah,
like,
the
what
little
it says,
notepad
like,
is,
in the
like,
background.
Hot.
It's like, I don't know. So technically, I don't think because all of him was sent to the fucking hell. I think, there's still part of him is still there. So basically, he's the
It's
notebook.
like Jesus.
Okay.
She's a transformer.
Hot.
Yeah, she doesn't know about it in the comic books. She is like she doesn't want to go to college for social justice fucking shit or whatever. But justice were. And the college thing doesn't happen until like three like a while after like stuff's out of order, which is fine. You don't
Well,
find
it's almost over.
what?
It's almost over
Oh,
at
no,
this
it's-
point.
no,
Only
it's not.
2 more episodes.
I mean,
How many episodes is it?
I think it's just 2 more. I think.
Is it just one season, though?
I don't know.
there's 25 total chapters.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's, there's like a live-action movie coming out
Yes.
for this as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it got,
Which-
whenever it got greenlit, it was as an animated TV show and a live-action movie.
I don't know about that, but
Why not? It could be
Look,
like another,
I've seen it.
just like The Boys, the movie, you know?
I know what happens. I don't care.
Well, I'm sure there's like a big comic franchise, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's huge, but it's pretty well regarded. So
Well, I just mean, like, are there more stories, or is this like the only comic like lore?
I don't.
Is just this?
I don't know
line?
actually for sure. I know this one's got 25 books and there's 5 chapters in each book, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty much just going off of one episode is a book.
I don't know, but I'd rather watch it animated than freaking a live action with this type of thing because you can just do more.
That is true.
Yeah, especially
you
if you don't
can't-
have a high budget.
You
for a
can't
live
do
action
the
movie.
episode 5 fight live action, no matter how much money you have.
You could. Why couldn't you?
Because people don't move like that in real life. And
Well, you ever heard of CGI?
it would just be a big CGI mess, then it might as well just be
Yeah.
a cartoon. If
Eh.
you're gonna make the whole thing CGI,
Well, Justice League, like the end fight was all CGI and it still looked nice.
I guess. I don't know.
They could definitely do it.
I think it's just
but
that Seth
for the
Rogen's a
studio
part of
that's
it, and I
making it,
absolutely
probably
hate
not.
Seth Rogen. So that's probably what's part of it.
Dang.
What do you... Wait. He was only in that one episode.
No, he's a big
Yeah.
backer behind getting the live action thing made.
Oh.
Plus,
I don't know what he's actually
his
doing.
character
but-
becomes a lot more relevant later on in the show. Like he's in the comics. He's in it like multiple times every episode. So if you already don't like Seth Rogen, just because you hear his voice think and you hate the show, you're gonna hate it even more later on.
Just because you hear him going, oh,
He's so annoying. Stop.
sounds like Sam Broda.
That's all I have to say.
Me too.
I think the last
Mediocre.
book of Invincible came out in 2005.
Dang, you'd be old.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so
I was
Invincible,
3.
Yeah, no, I definitely like the show for sure. I love it. I love the comic book too. Yeah, I love the fucking show. Warzone update. What's going on with that?
Kevy.
Alrighty. Warzone update. Past few days, maybe a week. There's been radiation zones around
Oh,
prison,
God, it's
around
terrible.
around the boat, and now it's around the hospital. And basically, what the thought is that Michael came up with, but I'm sure people are fucking talking about it. It's gonna be like a Fortnite, the game is gonna end and the map is gonna completely change soon. Is probably what's gonna happen. Everything's gonna be have radiation on it, and then it's gonna be it's gonna get nuked or something, and then the whole map is gonna change.
Doesn't
I feel
this
like it's
season
gonna be
end in
something
3
that.
I was
days?
about to say,
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
they wait for the
very
new Call of
soon.
Duty to
Very
come out
soon.
before they do that?
That's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna wait for the new COD to come out.
Yeah, that would make the most
That's
sense.
like a
So-
whole year.
It's not. They're literally.
Like a whole 7 months.
What I think is gonna happen, what on Twitter people are saying, they made an 80s version of the map, so it's probably gonna be that until the next
I'd be okay
map
with
comes
that.
out.
Because.
But
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, but basically it's just that they added the Makarov pistols, which are super overpowered because they're fully auto and have 80 round mags, and you can akimbo them. So they're gonna need to nerf that. But that's basically it. And you can be
bring
a
back
zombie.
the subway.
Yeah, and the subway's closed. The most wanted things are closed, where you can buy back your whole team. Those things aren't on the map anymore.
I
A
think
few other things.
they'll probably blow up the map with the trailer for the new game, if I had to guess. Because if they want to do it soon, that would be within the next month. Typically, is when they release trailers. So they can blow it up
Ooh.
with the Call of Duty Vanguard trailer. Just nuke the map.
I have a story before we transition to our next topic.
All right.
Are we done with Warzone?
Yeah, I think so.
Me and Nick did a Minecraft speed
Oh
run.
boy.
We made it to the Nether. Alright? Made it to the Nether. And Nick died instantly in lava.
That is not what happened. We were wandering around the Nether for a good 10 minutes, and then mid-jump I got hit by a ghast, and then fell into lava.
So Nick killed our speed run and we were on world record pace.
No, we weren't. We were at 35
We were in
minutes.
the Nether at 35 minutes. That's world record.
No, it's not.
Okay, so listen to this. Apparently, the people who make Invincible, they own The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the dude who wrote The Walking Dead. Wrote
Yeah.
Invincible,
Really?
right?
I didn't know that.
I
They
believe.
own Slime Ranchers.
Robert something.
Hot.
Poggers.
The fuck is
That's
that?
fucking game.
Never heard of Slime Ranchers?
I feel like I've heard of it, but I can't think of what it is.
And then there's also one called Battle Pope. That's apparently a hero. That'd be fucking dope to read.
Okay.
And
It just sounds like a knockoff. I can't remember his name now. Go ahead.
I think that was pretty much it. They okay. Guess what season they're on this Fear the Walking Dead, which is the second show of the Walking. It's
37.
They're on season 6
Probably,
of the secondary show that they made.
Yeah. I like Fear the
Damn.
Walking
No,
Dead.
I never
a lot.
watched Fear the Walking Dead. I've watched Walking Dead. I've never watched Fear the Walking Dead.
I like it significantly more than The Walking Dead past season.
Isn't there another
9 or whatever?
Walking
8.
Dead show?
Yeah, there's Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and then there's something it's called Explore
There's one
or
called-
something
Expelliarmus?
like that.
Overkill's The Walking Dead. That might be a game.
No, that's a game. But it's basically The Walking Dead after they've kind of figured out everything. They have everything locked down,
Okay.
and they're living. It's in Washington D.C., I believe, and they have a closed off community where zombies aren't a problem
Like The
anymore.
Last of Us.
And it's
Yep.
I guess I don't know, but it's like a bunch of kids are like, well, we want to go see zombies. Like that's like the point of the
literally
episode. So
sounds
like,
like
it's
Gord.
basically shitting on the idea like all these people died, like sacrificed so much just to have all these people like a safe place to live, and then these kids are just like, I want to go out with the zombies.
You know what that sounds like? Sounds like a movie that's coming out called Army of the Dead.
You skipped
No.
so many things.
Not really.
Why were you talking about Fear the Walking Dead? Just that it's like the secondary shows.
Yeah.
Going.
I was just saying that their own. I
Yeah.
just saw they're on season 6, and I thought that came out like 3 years ago. But
Yeah, I like Fear the Walking Dead a lot.
isn't that with the black guy who lost his son at the beginning of the
Yeah,
first
he
season?
travels across the country because Fear the Walking Dead is on the West Coast and then Walking Dead is on the East
Okay.
Coast, and he travels across the country to forget about, like, he doesn't want to like kill anybody, so he, like,
yeah. I remember.
travels.
I remember a
around
big
and
thing
stuff.
of the show was like I remember whenever I first saw him come back, I was like, holy shit, he's back. And then his son was dead and stuff. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, Fear the Walking Dead is like very like Western now. I'm a big fan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the.
Talking about Army of the
we'll go to
Dead.
well, we can talk about that
Skipping
when
a
we
whole
get
bunch
to
of stuff.
What are we on next? Gord? What is Gord?
Gord.
Anybody watch the trailer?
I didn't know that. Oh, is that
There's a
is that
trailer.
what the top one was? I think
Kevin, did you just send it and not watch the trailer?
I sent it and I was like,
It
maybe
looks
somebody will know what the fuck.
so
I watched
bad.
The first half of it. Do you make something? Do you make like a town?
I don't know. It just looks bad, and I stopped watching it.
What is it? Where is it?
I don't know.
Let me
It's
see
just
if
like
I
a
can-
top-down
Above
thing,
Looks
isn't it?
terrible.
Bodyguard.
Oh. The only reason I put this in there is because it said in the YouTube title XCD Project Red
Yeah.
Devs made this.
That's the only reason
That
I
was
watched
reason
it.
I sent it.
And it does not look good at all.
It looks like Minecraft Dungeons.
It
I
does.
think it was on like trending or something.
Yeah,
like,
it
that's
was.
how I saw it.
But, yeah, it looks rough. But that's not my type of
It
game.
Just a bad time overall.
It's definitely a niche game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Human-
I thought Kevin thought it was gonna be like really good, and I was like, oh.
No. I did not even watch the show.
All right, just wanted to be sure.
All right. So, Hitman's Bodyguard, the first one, I fucking loved. All right. You got your man.
How come?
You got Samuel L. Jackson.
Sure, there's no Ryan Reynolds.
I
name.
got Ryan Reynolds, the owner of Mint Mobile and also Aviation Gin. Okay, fucking loved that first movie. It
Was
was
this a
great.
plug?
Everything about it was amazing to me. I loved it. Fucking hilarious, great action. The second one, I don't know about, him being like a fucking pacifist or whatever, but I'm sure it's still gonna be funny, and you still get to see Samuel L. Jackson, which will be great. Because I love Samuel L. Jackson's character.
I don't think he's a pacifist. I just think he doesn't use guns or kill people. So I think he'll still beat people up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, I didn't realize. So when I saw that just now, like a little while ago before we started the podcast, I was like, "Holy shit, hell yeah!" Because I loved that first movie.
Kevin, have you
Did
seen
it have
the
a
first
date
one?
on it?
No.
I don't think it has a date. Kevin, did you see the first one? June 16th.
No, I didn't see the first one.
June 16th? Oh, that's not far.
So it's hitting theaters on June 16th. So that's gonna be. I'm definitely gonna see
Theaters.
that.
On my couch. Yeah,
Did anyone else see the first one?
I think everyone's
Yes.
seen the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess no one else.
But
likes Ryan Reynolds as much as I do. I love Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's like the greatest thing ever made, but like it's a good movie.
Well, he's-
Yeah.
He's Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's
I
guy
get him.
from Crudes.
I get him and another actor that looks just like Ryan Reynolds confused so much.
Dave Bautista.
Yeah, those two guys.
I'm surprised I remember Dave Bautista's name. I scrolled down. I'm like, that's his name, Dave Bautista somehow. Oh, it just said it right there too. So, but
He always looks so much different than what
Yeah.
I actually think he
Dave
looks
Bautista?
like. Like from like
Yeah.
Guardians, like
Yeah.
I'm like I feel like I know what that guy looks underneath all that makeup, and then every time I see him, he looks like completely different. Like his hair's dyed, and he has like whack ass facial hair.
He
I'm just
looks-
like, who the fuck is this guy?
He looks
Ryan-
bored all the time, and everything I've ever seen him, he just looks like he's
I don't
bored.
know. It's-
Ryan Reynolds was best in Turbo.
He was in
He was in
Turbo. He was the
Turbo?
snail in Turbo.
Yeah,
That was a
he's
good movie.
Turbo.
What?
I didn't know
I
that.
need to go binge watch that movie.
You go play the game.
You know, I'm getting Turbo confused with that dog movie, like
Bolt?
Thunder,
That was a fucking
Bolt.
quality.
Yeah.
Bolt
That was
smack.
also a good
I would
movie.
watch that.
The
all
game's
time.
pretty
I
good,
would.
too.
See that?
Was it?
No, I don't remember the game at all. Michael, talk about PS5.
Okay. So, there's a new PS5 update that allows
All right,
people.
cool.
Yep. Army of the Dead trailer.
What is it?
It allows people to use just like USB extended hard drives. But you can't actually play the games that are on your hard drive. They're just there so that you don't have to uninstall them. And then whenever, like, let's say you got Spider-Man and Modern Warfare and Cold War on your PlayStation 5. That's all your storage you got. Now let's say you want to install State of Decay 2. So you move Spider-Man to your USB hard drive. Now you can't play Spider-Man while it's on there. But once you want to play it, you just move State of Decay 2 to the hard drive and move Spider-Man back from the hard drive to the PS5, and then you can play it. And supposedly, moving stuff from the hard drive back to the PlayStation is quicker than reinstalling it.
Just because it's quicker don't mean it's better.
Yeah, I shouldn't be having to move shit to play a game.
I shouldn't have to be buying $250 worth of fucking memory for another terabyte from my Xbox Series X either, but here the fuck we are.
Trey, first of all, calm down. You don't even have a Series X. You have to buy that first.
That's how infuriated I am that they have that shit.
Alright, well, Michael just reminded me of something. PlayStation wants to charge people money to play backwards compatible games. So, if you want to play like a PS4 or a PS3 or a PS2 or a PS1 game, I don't know what it's going to cost you, but it's going to cost you money.
You know what's even better
if they do it.
than all that shit? PC.
What's that? Xbox is better.
Have you played anything
know.
this, like last week?
On Xbox?
Anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kevin
you've
and
just
I
been on
played
PC?
Valorant.
I've been playing. I've
And,
been on PC. I played last night. Okay, I'll tell you exactly what I played this whole week. All right, let's go to my Steam real fast.
Here, I got a story to fill the gap.
Okay.
Kevin and I played Valorant, and some dude on the other team was throwing, so he joined our like party VC in Valorant and was literally telling us exactly where the enemies were.
You got a spy
And we
on
still
your
lost.
team.
We still lost.
Damn.
I'm so bad at that game.
Well, hit me up when you
That's
guys want to
rough.
play that, and I'll play it.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of like Tarkov stuff, but I just cannot like bring myself to open up the game and play
Yeah,
it.
I can't. I watch Aqua a lot. His YouTube videos.
Yeah,
he
I
posts,
watch
'cause
him
he posts
a lot,
way
too.
more than fucking Sam does.
General Sam's superior.
Yeah, Sam's superior, but
General
I don't want to
Sam
watch
gang.
him fucking playing Cowboy Bebop 3 weeks in a row. So, okay.
That's true.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Aqua a lot.
Sam's Tarkov videos I love, but I love a lot of his other videos too. But just whatever. All right, so I played today and yesterday. I played Software Inc. And then I played Imperator Rome for like a day, and the rest of it was naval action. But I haven't really been playing that much, other than since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because what have we been playing as us three? I forget on Xbox.
Nothing.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, well, Sea of Thieves. We played Sea of Thieves for 2 days,
Oh.
kind of. So we played it until pretty much I got off.
There was another shooting today in Austin, Texas.
It's been a while.
There's been like
Oh.
New
Yeah,
PB.
the FedEx
There's
one
been
too.
10 shootings like in the last like week or two.
Corona's starting to wear off. We're getting back to normal.
Yeah, getting
Well,
back to the
Are they
basics
still in, like,
of life.
Are they still doing that law for fucking their gun control?
Oh yeah, I saw that there were a bunch of they did a bunch of laws. I have no idea what they even
Because
are.
I remember hearing when the first another shooting happened recently. I think they're like, yeah, it's funny how all this shit starts happening as soon as they start doing votes for gun law by restrictions. They're like, yeah, it's funny how we keep getting these shootings as soon as we start doing gun law.
Are you saying they're
restrictions."
planned, Trey?
What?
Are you saying that mass shootings are planned? Is that what you're inferring right now?
No,
on a
no,
podcast?
no.
Right
I'm not saying that.
Oh.
I'm not conspiracy theorying saying that.
Army of the Dead trailer. Dave Bautista shoots a bunch of zombies.
I didn't think it was gonna have zombies. Like you get
Neither
like
did
30
I.
minutes or 30
It's
seconds
called
into the
Army of the Dead,
listen.
man.
That's why I clicked on it because I'm like, I want to see Dave Bautista shoot zombies, right? So you get 45 seconds into it and there's just no zombies yet, and I'm like, this might not have zombies in it. and then there's zombies in it. So
Glad
I'm
someone
down.
thought the same as I did. I'm like, I guess they're just gonna rob a bank. I thought, and then nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, I was like, I guess they're robbing a bank for $50 million.
They should have like a fist fight, like a good choreographed fist fight, like Winter Soldier, top of bridge fist fight, but it's against a zombie.
Dave Bautista would one hit him.
I think so.
The man is so wide.
Thick.
They were talking about like they're like, you want to win 50 million, you want to you want to earn $50 million? Sure. All right, rob this $100 million bank and you can have 50.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it works. The other guy has to make money.
Yeah, but you're going like, I don't know, I just like, fuck you and just shoot you in the head and I rob the bank.
Well, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Get 100 million instead of 50 million. Double my profit margin. What is this you just sent, Kevin?
It's just some trailer. It looks like another kind of like Taken movie.
Who's
it's called
Justice?
Riders of Justice.
Is that what?
It's the dude.
Oh,
Mads
yeah, I
Mikkelsen,
did
he
watch
played.
this. Yes,
He's in everything.
I watched that.
Yeah,
He's the guy in that movie
Yeah.
with Ray and Peter Parker.
And he's in freaking everything else.
Rogue One.
And Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
yeah, it looks like
and
a
something else.
It looks like a Taken kind of movie, like another one. of
Yeah.
those.
I mean, I'll watch a stupid action movie every day.
It's a lot of trains.
He's
Speaking
pretty
of
cool.
stupid action movies.
No, we have Trey's thing to talk about. I'm assuming that's Trey's
What's Trey's thing?
Okay.
Age of Empires
Aggie
4.
of
Kevin sent it,
Empires.
so Kevin.
What's that?
No, it's Kevin's thing.
Kevin, you're gonna buy Age of Empires 4?
Oh, really? I've never played it before. What is it?
I've played the first one. And it's kind of like there's a big map. You kind of build up your civilization. You put down like houses and barracks, and you can build walls.
Oh, that sounds
I
kind of
didn't fucking
cool.
finish!
Is it like total? Is it like Total War or Civilization?
Fucking neither. You let me finish. I gotta finish my script before you can do your script.
Let me finish my lines.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Why are you talking on my lines?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be buying that. It's fucking.
Yes. Oh, that sounds interesting. I might try it out also. Need to watch some YouTube videos about it.
You can clip that and put it in the YouTube highlights.
The clip channel.
Yeah,
the YouTube
TRSS
highlights
clip channel. TRSS clips.
That would probably do better than our
Yeah.
podcast channel.
Yeah, because all you would do is get like the good stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of a pain to go through and Kevin, write down the time.
Yeah. 48 minutes.
Oh, we're that
Oh
far in.
shoot, I'm not recording.
Are you serious?
No.
Alright.
So yeah, Age of Empires 4.
Fast
You're not serious, or no? You're not
I've been waiting on
recording.
that for quite a while. So that,
Yeah, I've also been waiting on that.
Fast 9. So
Mia
they
and
released a
Han
new
are
trailer. We knew Han was
And
back.
Mia Khalifa and Han Solo are back.
We knew Han was back, but Mia's back. So that means they have to explain where Paul Walker went.
I mean, they don't have to. They can just ignore
They
it.
must.
What if they say like he died in a fiery car accident?
Well, because in the 8th one, they said we should bring Brian back. And then they were like, no, we promised we'd leave Mia and Brian out of this. But now Mia's back, so she's going to have to be like, Brian's at home watching Jack. Or like, Brian's in the grave, So,
Yep.
I don't care. As long as stuff explodes, there's cars, there's shooting, they go to space.
there's
We're good.
John Cena. Ba-da-da-da.
John Cena's
Was
going to
he
be in it.
the last
He
one?
has lost muscle
No.
mass.
No, he wasn't.
You just can't see it, Kevin.
I saw this thing, the Fast and Furious 9 director said he wouldn't be opposed to doing a crossover with Jurassic World. So Fast and Furious 10 is going to have dinosaurs in it, confirmed. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'd be down for that. I don't
Maybe
care
that
how
would revive the
stupid it is.
Jurassic World franchise.
The stupider it is, the better.
Honestly.
But,
I think Hobbs and Shaw was better.
Kevin, that movie sucks.
No, it
Don't
did not
ever say
suck.
that again.
It was
It did not
okay.
suck.
That movie is bad.
No, it's not.
I had a fun
There was
time
a pretty
watching
lady
it.
in it.
Yeah,
Idris Elba.
Jason Statham.
Holy shit, Trey. Paige and I are watching Prometheus. Idris Elba's country accent is fucking terrible. I need to pull up like a clip of him trying to have a country accent. It's
been
the
a while
worst thing I've
since I've
ever
seen
heard in
it.
my life.
Plus, I'm home
Idris.
alone, so it'd be kind of scary to watch it and, in the dark.
Yes.
And be
I
out
watched
in the...
Pacific Rim
There's
yesterday.
no one around me,
Idris Elba's
just in the
in there.
fucking woods around me with the skinwalkers around. Yeah. don't know about that. Maybe when mommy and daddy get back home.
I just said I watched Pacific Rim yesterday, and Idris Elba's in that.
That man's everywhere.
In Call of Duty, he's in everything.
I don't get it, because he has such a good American accent in everything else that he does, but in this,
when does he do an American accent?
In
Call
The
of
Wire,
Duty?
he does a Baltimore accent. In The Office, he does like just a regular.
Oh yeah,
American
he is in
accent.
the office. Damn, this man's every fucking where. Holy shit.
Pretty sure the movie we just watched the other week, Michael, like downstairs, where they like rob a bank or whatever, that had Anakin in it.
That was not an American accent though.
I don't remember at all, so I'm just saying he was.
Yeah,
in it.
that was his like normal.
I mean, he had to have an American accent to be in Call of Duty, right? Because he was a fucking American soldier.
I think so. I don't really remember. That was a while ago.
He might have had a British accent. I just played it like
7 years ago.
I played it like 2 or 3 months ago.
Why is no one talking about this? Like, it's terrible.
Probably good.
Kevin,
No, like I'm.
You pulled
Idris
up.
Elba.
people say that movie's
I'm
bad. Anyways, so
It's great. Let me see.
What's this nobody movie?
Did
Keep looking for that.
Did anyone watch it?
it's
no one
Old
watched
Man
it,
John
I'm
Wick.
assuming. No! So no one watched it, I assume?
No.
Has anyone seen the trailer?
yes, I've seen the trailer.
It's basically this dude that used to be like frickin' MIA, whatever, special ops.
This is the movie that already came out, right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I've been
Yes?
trying
I
to
don't
watch that, but the one time I went to go see the movie theater, it was closed.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, it has.
Was it John
It
Wick?
has not been. When did it come
It's been
out?
out
It's
for
been
a
out for
while.
at least 2 weeks, if not longer.
No, it's been out for like a month by now. It's the guy from Better Call Saul, Captain.
Breaking
The
Bad.
Incredibles.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
March
Yeah.
26th.
And I've been trying to go see that.
I saw the trailer for it a long time
a long
ago.
time ago. The trailer. I'm assuming COVID pushed it back, but I thought it'd been out for like a
Anyways.
month or 2 by now.
People break into his house, and
John
then
Wick.
Oh,
he
like
frickin'
in like
John
in John Wick.
Yeah.
Yes. And then they're like attacking his family, but he chooses not to like kill them all. But then
And
they
then
took
his
his
daughter
daughter's
calls him a
kitty cat
pussy.
bracelet. So then he goes
Don't
to get the kitty cat
spoil it.
bracelet back. But then he runs into some other people and he beats the shit out of them. So then they come back to beat the shit out of him, but they beat the shit out of him again. And then he gets entangled in the Russian mob. And then he pulls the whole
We
like
gave us a
frickin'
fucking Jesus Christ,
what's
Michael.
the movie with
Alright.
that sounds
Rambo
like
dude? What's the
John
name?
Wick.
What's the dude? Rambo, and he's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. What's it? So what's his name?
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, it's like that
Rambo.
movie. At the end of it, whenever he like sets up all those traps in his barn and he's blowing
Last
people's heads
Blood or
off.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's like Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly like Home Alone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So some would
sounds-
say his primary objective is to kill them all.
Yeah, and he freaking straps
Does
a
he win
claymore
back
to
the
his
respect
riot
of his
shield.
daughter?
No, his daughter didn't have a problem with it. It was his son, because his son freaking like jumped on the dude and tackled the robber, and then the dad was just like, "Let go of him." He straps a claymore to his riot shield and runs into someone,
Damn.
and he's
What a bad
completely
lad.
fine.
Claymores on his ATV and then drives at people. Classic Warzone strat. Trey,
Yep.
what the fuck are you doing?
He keeps
He
muting,
didn't want any
he's muting himself 'cause he
spoilers,
doesn't
even
want
though I didn't
spoilers.
spoil anything until he muted.
Oh.
We've talked about Enlisted.
Yes.
That game sucks.
Yep.
Yep. I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers play it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
like it looks like it would be halfway decent, like a Battlefield 5 type of thing. And it's only on Series X, so I thought, okay, it's gonna look good, it's gonna run
Did look
good.
good.
You load in, right? First thing I notice is the HUD is copy and pasted from Cuisine Royale. And there is a review that also says that, so it's not just me. Like on the Xbox store. So clearly I'm not crazy, alright? And then the game runs at about 1 FPS. Maybe 3 when it's running good. And
Lower the better, right?
so yeah, we played about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it was all fine.
But,
We couldn't find each other because like no labels are listed anywhere.
So you don't know
We
who's
get
a
to an
bot.
objective and meet
It's a
up,
hardcore military sim.
and then we
what
get
it sounds
shot,
like.
and we're like, "Oh, we're being shot. Where from?" And then I got glitched inside of a building, and I was getting 1 FPS.
And so we just uninstalled it. But
What was this for?
oh well.
Enlisted.
In about 6 months, when it's good, it's free, so we can play that when they fix the game and it's not.
What is it
well,
out on?
Trey can't play it because it's only on Series X. But
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't want to play that trash ass game anyways by fucking people who made.
Damn.
I'd rather just play the original. I'm gonna be honest. Cuisine Royale.
Listen, alright, we're all gonna play DC Universe Online. They just did a big update.
I'm going to play that for a while.
It sucks. Those types of games are awful.
We tried it, but the graphics.
They look too bad.
Unbearable.
It's like the Star Trek game.
Star Trek is
looks
not
too bad.
horrible. Stop it.
Star Trek sucks. Alright.
Shut the fuck up. Do you still have the game us two have been playing together still installed, or have you uninstalled that by now?
The Division?
Yeah.
I still have
Okay,
it.
good.
Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to the TRSS podcast.
You can do the rest of it?
You're not gonna say?
Oh, well, I was waiting for someone to stop me and be like, no, not the end. No?
No.
That's pretty much the
go
end.
ahead.
Alright. Thanks, everyone, for listening to the TRSS podcast with Kevin, Nick, Trey, and Michael. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
See ya.